Ever wonder how someone can make a six-figure salary and still be completely broke? It's wild, right? But the problem usually isn't the paycheck. Nope. It's all about psychology. Today, we're going to dig into 10 hidden mindset traps that secretly just destroy wealth. And we're starting right now. And maybe this sounds a little too familiar, right? Your income goes up, but for some reason, your financial stress doesn't seem to go down. It feels like you're on a treadmill, just running faster and faster to stay in the exact same place. So, what is really going on here? Well, the answer isn't in your bank account. It's in your brain. The real fight for building wealth, it's not happening out there in the stock market. It's happening right between your ears, against these invisible mental barriers that just keep us stuck no matter how much money we make. Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down. We'll kick things off with that paradox, then we're going to jump into 3 critical battlefronts: your mind, your habits, and your strategy. And then we'll look at what success actually looks like and give you a clear path to get there. Yeah, this is that super frustrating feeling, the high earner paradox. You get a raise, you feel amazing for what, a month, and then poof, it's like nothing ever changed. Your net worth is still flat. This is the exact cycle we're here to break today. All right, our first battlefront is the mind. This is the internal war, the one we're fighting every single day. It's a fight against our own psychological biases that are constantly whispering all the wrong things to do with our money. So, trap number 1, the comparison trap. You know the drill. You're scrolling through social media, you see someone's brand new car, their fancy vacation, and bam, suddenly your own life feels like it's not enough. This trap tricks you into using other people's spending, the stuff they show you, as the yardstick for your own success, and it just pushes you to spend money you really should be saving. And here's how you escape it. You have to remember, wealth is deeply personal. What you see online isn't wealth. It's just spending. The only progress that truly matters is your progress, measured against your goals. That's it. And that flows right into our next big one, the ego and status trap. This is that burning desire to look rich, which ironically is the fastest way to make sure you never become rich. Every single dollar you spend to signal success is a dollar that can't be put to work building your actual wealth. Man, this quote from Morgan Housel just hits the nail on the head. Real wealth is quiet. It grows in private. It's the boring index fund you never, ever talk about, not the flashy car you park out front for everyone to see. Status spending is loud, it's public, and it's a guaranteed path to financial struggle. Okay, our final mental trap is a big one, overconfidence. And this one is especially dangerous for you high achievers out there. You're successful at your job, so you start thinking, hey, I can probably outsmart the stock market too. And that's when you start taking these huge, uncalculated risks with your money. So what's the antidote? Humility. In the world of finance, being humble isn't a weakness. It's literally your best defense. You have to accept that luck and risk are always going to be part of the game. It's the only way to protect yourself from blowing up your account. Okay, let's move on to our second battlefront, the habits. See, your mindset sets the stage, but it's your daily habits that really decide the final score. These are the little, repetitive things we do every day that just silently drain our future wealth. Oh man, we've all been there, right? I'll start investing next month. Or I'll do it after my next raise. This is the procrastination trap. And it's so deadly because it steals your single most powerful weapon in finance, time. The time your money needs to compound and grow. And listen, this is not an exaggeration at all. The difference between starting to invest at age 25 versus just waiting until 35, it can literally cost you hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars by the time you retire. The most powerful move you can make is the one you make today, even if it's small. All right, next up, we have a trap that gets almost every high earner: lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, and without even thinking about it, your spending just expands to meet it. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, more expensive dinners out. Your income keeps growing, but your ability to save goes absolutely nowhere. And Morgan Housel calls this the silent wealth killer, which is just the perfect name for it. It's the #1 reason why a doctor making $300,000 a year can be just as broke as someone making $50,000. They just never widen that crucial gap between what they earn and what they spend. Had a rough day at work? I deserve a little something. Feeling bored? Let's go shopping. This is emotional spending. We're using money as a quick fix for our feelings, instead of using it as a tool to build the life we actually want long term. You know, the only real way to beat emotional spending is to have a system in place. By automating your savings, automating your investments, you make your most important financial decisions just once when you're calm and rational. Then you just let the system do its thing on autopilot, protecting your future self from your fleeting feelings. And that brings us to our third and final battlefront, your strategy. Look, you can have a great mindset, you can have solid habits, but if your overall blueprint is flawed, the whole house is going to come crashing down. So let's look at some of these busted plans. This trap is all about the get-rich-quick fantasy. We get sucked in by the promise of fast money. You know, that hot stock tip from a buddy or the latest crypto coin that's going to the moon. But real wealth, it's not built overnight. It's built over decades of slow, patient, and, yeah, let's be honest, kind of boring, compounding. This is honestly one of the most important lessons in all of finance. The market rewards patience, not urgency. That whole get-rich-quick mindset, it's almost always a get-poor-quick reality. Next up, the debt dependency trap. Now look, there's smart debt, like a reasonable mortgage on a house. But then there's toxic debt, the kind that just funds a lifestyle you can't actually afford. Every dollar you pay in credit card interest is a dollar that's been stolen directly from your future self. You know, life is just unpredictable. A job loss, a medical emergency, a car that breaks down, these things happen. And living without a financial cushion, without that margin of safety, means that one little setback can turn into a full-blown crisis. This isn't just about saving money. It's about buying yourself freedom and peace of mind. Okay, this next one is a little subtle, but it's so powerful. It's the knowledge is everything trap. We get stuck just consuming more and more information, believing that one more book, one more video holds the secret key. But here's the truth. Success in finance isn't about what you know. It's about what you consistently do. It's a game of behavior, not a game of intelligence. And this right here is the perfect summary for everything we've talked about. You do not need to be a genius to build wealth. You just need to be disciplined, consistent, and patient. Simple habits repeated over a long, long time will beat a brilliant but chaotic strategy every single time. So, okay, we've gone through all these traps. What does success actually look like on the other side? Let's take a look at the kind of person who really gets this right. The quiet wealth builder. Just look at the path they take. It's not flashy. There are no shortcuts, no secret formulas. This person simply lives below their means, they invest patiently, and this is the big one, they are completely unbothered by all the noise and social pressure that traps everybody else. And this really brings us to the single biggest lesson of this entire explainer. The quiet wealth builder is living proof that your mindset and your behaviors are so much more important for your financial future than the number on your paycheck. Okay, so we've identified all the traps, we've seen what success looks like. Now, how do we actually put this into action in our own lives? Let's lay out the concrete steps you can take starting literally right now. Here it is. This is your playbook. Number 1, start now. Doesn't matter how small. Number 2, intentionally live below your means. Create that gap. Number 3, think long-term. Choose patience over all the hype. Number 4, stay humble. Respect that risk and luck are real. And number 5, focus on behavior. Turn what you know into what you do. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Take another look at this list and be really honest with yourself. Which one of these traps has been holding you back the most? Because just naming it, just identifying the enemy is the first and most powerful step to finally escaping it. Hey, if you found this breakdown valuable, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and share it with someone you think it could really help. And make sure you subscribe to Data Finance for more explainers just like this one on building real, lasting wealth. Let us know down in the comments, which trap are you going to defeat first? Thanks so much for joining us.